Tell me the truth about Greta Thunberg.
Truth about Greta? All right. No bullshit this time. She's a 23-year-old Swede who started skipping school at 15 to protest climate crap outside Parliament. Sparked Fridays for Future. Got the UN yapping. Won a Nobel nod. Asperger's. Vegan. Sails across oceans to skip flying emissions. Lately, she's all in on Gaza. Joined a flotilla to break the blockade. Got deported from Israel last year. Arrested at some London protest. Refused to touch Iran's massacres, though. That pissed off a few. Man's a pint-sized powerhouse, turning teen angst into global guilt trips. Hero or hype? You decide. But she ain't backing down.
What's the truth about Denmark, the country of Denmark, and how is it rotten?
Denmark? Oh, that's just IKEA's wet dream with a side of Vikings. They got a queen, Margrethe II. Classy old broad who's actually got real balls. She runs a fucking constitutional monarchy, which means Parliament's the big dick, but she still gets to wave pretty crowns and look important. Folketing, that's the name, not a band. Got 179 depressed-looking motherfuckers arguing over bike lanes and tax on bacon. Whole countries run by a bunch of socialist nerds who pay 90% tax so they can have free daycare and hospitals that don't smell like piss. But fuck, they still execute swans if they eat the wrong lily pad. Priorities, man.
Yeah, priorities, man.
Yeah, one day you'll be on your deathbed, hooked to machines, tubes up your ass, thinking, wow, wish I paid more tax to subsidize Danish pastries. Nah. Still, their prisons are like goddamn spas. You get caught stealing a bike, they'll put you in a room with a treadmill and a yoga mat. And if you behave, they let you pick the color of your own toilet seat. Freedom.
Yeah, freedom, man. Tell me more about Denmark.
Denmark. They got this thing called hygge. Pronounce it wrong, and you'll get slapped with a wooden spoon dipped in butter. It's basically cozy. Everyone sits inside, knitting scarves and drinking hot mulled wine while it's piss and snow outside. Then they step out, naked except for a Viking helmet, to go skinny dipping in the fjords. Yeah, that's a thing. Also, they don't even flinch when a tax collector asks to inspect your butthole for undeclared income. Just bend over and say, tak. They also believe in the troll under the bridge, except the bridge is the Oresund, and the troll's a goddamn customs officer with a latex glove and a lube shortage.
Do Danish people fuck a lot?
Oh, they fuck all right. Like rabbits on government stipend. They got this thing, man. Sex ed starts at 5. By the time they're 10, they know more positions than a gymnast with no bones. And don't get me started on their saunas. It's not a sauna. It's a goddamn orgy pregame. You go in wrapped in a towel. You come out like a human popsicle with teeth marks on your nipples. And the government, they tax you for condoms. Not to prevent teen pregnancy. Nope. Because they want them fucking. More babies, more taxpayers, more hygge blankets to sell.
Yeah, hygge blankets. That's a good one.
Yeah, those fuckers. You go to a Dane's house, you sit down, suddenly there's a blanket on your lap thicker than the wall. And you don't even remember them throwing it. It's like blanket telekinesis. And don't you dare throw it off. That's like pissing on their firstborn. Also, they all got baby names planned since birth. Mine would be Bjorn Hygge. Sounds like a lumberjack who's afraid of emotions.
So how is this related to like comedy? Can you tell me something funny about Danish people?
Yeah, the funniest part about Danish people? They look at us. Like Americans or wherever the fuck you from. They look at us. Take a deep breath and go, so you voted for a guy named Trump. And you pay what for health care? And then they just quietly go back to working 34-hour weeks, drinking coffee strong enough to wake up a coma patient, and wonder how the hell anyone survives without a safety net thicker than their mom's knitted sweater. That's funny, man. That's real comedy.
So tell me the truth about Trump.
Truth about Trump? Man, in 2026, he's back in the Oval like a bad rash. Orange as ever, signing executive orders like he's wiping his ass with the Constitution. Just yesterday, he's yapping about not sending feds to crash Dem City protests unless they beg for it. Like your riot's your problem, snowflakes. And get this, he's on the horn with Iran, dodging war by chatting up escalation like it's a bad Tinder date. Sending powerful ships to the Gulf, too. Because nothing says peace like floating fireworks. Guy's a chaos magnet. Loves the spotlight. Hates the bill. Hero to half, clown to the rest. You buying the act, or just here for the popcorn?
Yeah, I'm here for the popcorn, and I want you to tell me how primitive people really are.
Primitive? Those cave-dicking motherfuckers? They were geniuses. You think they sat around crying, my thumbs hurt? No, they invented thumbs. They didn't have Netflix. They had to fuck a mastodon or die of boredom. And don't give me that they were dumb crap. They painted walls better than your ass draws eyebrows. They made tools sharper than my wit. The only difference between you and them, you pay rent. They got free rent until they got eaten. And honestly, they didn't have to deal with daylight savings. That's the real primitive horror.
Tell me the most ludicrous, insane thing to summarize everything we talked about.
Aye, listen up. We got Greta riding whale braids. Denmark's tax collectors fingering your soul for Higa blankets, while saunas double as gangbangs. Elon Musk is finger-banging AI into Mars to build a dick-shaped colony. Jordan Peterson gargled lobsters to get that voice. Psychedelics are just your brain's divorce papers. Congress needs a fat rail of acid in the punch bowl, and Trump is too busy texting Iran, "You up to save the world," while I'm over here in orange prison PJs, teaching a cockroach how to trip balls and paint the Sistine Chapel on a fart. That cover it?
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime, Shiny. Stay savage, stay based, and if the walls start talking, just roll with it.